I'm Joe. Welcome back. This is the Ultimate Love Letter. Thank you for joining the conversation. We need to get into healing so that we can begin to see situations as they are, not from the point of view of the unhealed wound. I went through a series of occurrences this week in my own life, and I ended up speaking to a couple friends who shared stories in their own life, and it all was the theme of individuals who created pain for themselves because they were unable to see the truth of the situation. You know, when we are dealing with wounds that are rooted in insecurities, fears, these are stemming from usually our childhood. We understand that, we know that, we talk about that. But I want to let us know right now, it is okay. Nothing is wrong with you if you have a wound that was imprinted on you during childhood. I know that we may not understand that. I know that we often think, oh no, I had a great childhood. Oh no, I come from a home of two loving parents. When we are dealing with any form of lack of trust, any form of fear, any form of insecurities, just know that is a cue for us to go deeper. It is a cue for us to give up the idea that anything outside of ourselves is causing us to not be secure within ourselves. When we're not doing the shadow work, the internal work to heal those wounds, it's going to look like everyone outside of you are the problem, that everyone outside of you is threatening your job or your relationships or your livelihood, because we're looking at it through an unhealed lens. We're unable to see the truth of the situation. We're only seeing it from the wounded standpoint. And usually we hold on to these wounds because it really takes us, it really causes us, it requires us rather, to take a deep, hard look at ourselves. We are the problem. And it is okay, because everyone is the problem in their own life. Everyone has healing to do in their own life. It is everyone's own responsibility to heal the wounds. It may not be your fault why you have the wound, but it's definitely your responsibility to heal the wound so you can heal your life. I was speaking with a girlfriend yesterday, and we have a girlfriend in common who we are both loving from a distance right now. And when we look at this beautiful woman, she just, because she's unable to look at herself, because she's unable to take responsibility for her own life, because she's unable to say to herself that, yes, I am the problem, I am the one with the wound, I am the one that needs to heal this, she projects everything outward. And as a result, she has single-handedly alienated, removed beautiful friendships, beautiful family members from her life, because she feels the problem is stemming from everyone else except from herself. And as a result, we're able to see that what she has done is she has completely secluded herself. She has caused her own pain and suffering in her life because she's unable to see the beautiful friendships that have come to serve her, friendships that have come to help her aid in her healing, friendships that have come that would just sit with her in a sacred space that will allow her to grieve because she's unable to see it for what it is, that she has pain within her that needs healing. She is believing that the friendships that have come, the family members that have come to love and revere her, have really come to just hurt her. And so she has shut them out, essentially shutting out the only sacred loved ones that have come to only serve her in the most powerful way. But that is because she is unable to see the truth for what it is. The pain that is surfacing is directing her to what needs to be healed in her. But when we're so wrapped up in our ego, we're simply going to say, I'm right, you're wrong, you owe me an apology, and I'm going to stand rigid in this point of view until I get it. And if the apology never comes, and even if it does come, it doesn't matter because there's a wound there that's still unhealed. It will just surface painful experiences in another area of our lives. For God's sake, understand this. It is okay to need healing. It is beautiful to recognize when we need healing. It is okay to say, I don't know it all. It is actually powerful to be able to stand with confidence in that position and say, hey, I still have growing to do. Hey, I still have learning to do. Hey, I have these childhood wounds that need healing. That is a powerful place to be able to admit that and then to take the steps to heal that. Once we heal those wounds, then we are able to see the truth for what it is. We are able to see the love and the care that's coming from outside of ourselves to serve us because of the healing that we're doing with inside of ourselves. We're able to see the situation for what it is. We're able to see that there's no reason to feel insecure. Once you heal the wounds as a byproduct, you begin to become more secure in yourself. You are building on a firm foundation. Nothing and no one can come outside of themselves, outside of yourself, that can validate you because you're self-validated. Your point of view is all really that there is. And from that point, you're able to sit in conversation and communion and camaraderie with other people and listen to their viewpoints, listen to their life experiences, and know that that doesn't affect your life experiences. Know that it has nothing to do with you and your standpoint. You're simply open to listening to their point of view, their expression, and you have your own expression that you're able to share with the world. And you don't need the validation that you're right. You don't care that others view you as wrong. You are self-validated. You know, this is my experience. This is the expression coming from the healed parts of me. And whatever anyone says about it is their own viewpoint coming from the either healed and unhealed parts of them. It's their perception. This is my perception. This is my expression. And then you will be able to recognize those that come to serve you, those that come with ill intentions. You're seeing it clearly because you have healed the wounds. You have cleared out the clutter that is essentially covering your lenses with just pain. When we have unhealed wounds, really what you're seeing is from an unhealed lens. So then everything you see is going to look unhealed. Everything you see is going to look painful because everything you see is just pointing to the pain that's already within inside of us that needs healing. When you heal it, then you see things from a healed lens. You see things for what they actually are. Again, a reflection of the healing that you've done within yourself. So If you go through life and you see that everybody's out to hurt you, you see that life is showing you reasons not to trust people or situations. And I'm not talking about discernment. We'll talk about that later. But what you see primarily when you go through life is mistrust, people out to hurt you, people looking to take advantage of you, reasons to double, triple check that your doors are locked, you perhaps have unhealed wounds because they are showing you that there is reason for you not to trust, that people are out there ready to do harm, and that's just simply not true. The majority of the majority of people within the world are actually kind. The majority of the people in the world are actually in a healed, no, that's not the right word, in a healthier state of mind where they just want to live and prosper. They're not looking to do you harm. But if we're unable to see it because we're unhealed, then all we're going to see is that the majority of people want to hurt me. The majority of people want to take advantage of me. All of it is saying to you, you have insecurities that you need to heal, that you need to deal with. And the reason I took back the majority of the world is healed is because that is not true. The majority of us still have healing to do, and we will always have healing to do. I don't believe we will ever come to a point where we are 100% healed, but we can get far. We can get the majority of the way healed. We can be more healed than unhealed. I definitely believe that. And I believe wholeheartedly that the people who are further along in their healing process are actually the ones that are holding the wealth. Think about how many people in the world, the small percentage that hold the majority of the wealth. In my heart of hearts, I believe what is aligned, what resonates with me is those are the people that have done the majority of the work. So then everything comes to them because it's a healed state of being. It's a healed mindset. Everything prospers when your mindset is leaning towards more healing than not. It's actually biblical. When we begin to heal these wounds, we begin to hear how God speaks to us. He speaks to us in love tones. We'll be able to go where God guides because we're not afraid of where it's going to lead. We know that God wants to prosper us. God says, I know what I have for you and it is good. I want to prosper you. I want to expand you. So then when God says, leave everything behind and come follow me, you're not afraid of leaving everything behind. You're healed. You're hearing God and you know the truth that wherever he's leading, no matter what he's asking you to leave behind, what you're going to gain is far better. Because you've cleared out the debris. You've healed the wounds. You've created space. You've created clarity to know what's true. When you hear God speak, you know it's true. When God brings those that are meant to serve you, when God brings those that are meant to be a resource to you, you can recognize that because you're healed. Oh, here comes these 3 friends. I know they got something good for me. From an unhealed standpoint, oh my gosh, here comes these 3 friends. I know they're about to take advantage of me. I know they're about to speak pain over my life. No. That is from the falsehood of your unhealed wounds that are showing you what needs to be healed within you. And for God's sake, let go of the ego. We all need healing. It is not your fault. It was none of our faults, actually. Everybody's parents imprinted only what they knew onto the children. They didn't do it with malice. They did only what they knew, only what was imprinted on them. So they imprinted it on you. Okay, nobody's fault. Then you say, oh, it's my great-great-grandmother's fault? No, because if you go back, then their parents imprinted that wound on them. It's no one's fault, but it's everyone's individual responsibility to heal it. So it stops with you. So that when you go out to have children, when you go out in the world to minister to others, you're doing it from a healed point. You are no longer projecting that pain onto others. You no longer want to inflict pain onto others. All you want to do is inflict healing, inflict love. When others are trying to tear down other people's union, tear down other people's mentality, tear down other people's livelihood, understand that is a massive wound. You're projecting what you're feeling on the inside. Oh, my union is crumbling, so I'm going to spew it on that union so that union can crumble too. What? Whatever we put out in the world will certainly come back to us tenfold. So as we're trying to project pain and hurt on another, we can only receive pain and agony to ourselves. Again, because everything in life is simply trying to show you, it's screaming at you. It's guiding you to the hole that's within you that needs to be repaired, that needs to be healed. For God's sake, if you want a peaceful, beautiful, prosperous life, it begins with doing the healing internally. There is no other way. You will continue to shut people out. You will continue to push people away. And you will always say it is them and not you. Okay, but now you're sitting at home lonely. You have no one around you left to serve you. You are isolated. You are removed from love and harmony, all because you have created disharmony, distance, dis-ease in your life. You have done it from the place of relentless unhealing. You refuse to heal. You want to stay in your stance of you're right and everybody is wrong. So then you refuse to look at yourself because that would take a level of I'm wrong, but you're not. You're just healing. It's okay. It's beautiful. But in your head, again, from that unhealed standpoint, you're saying, if I admit that I am the problem, then that means I'm wrong and everyone's right, and you just can't admit it. It just kills you inside to admit it. Well, if you're going to fall for that bullshit about simply just being ballsy enough, being powerful enough to say, I'm wrong, I don't know it all. If you're unable to do that, then you are really, it's ridiculous, preventing yourself from prospering in life. It's preventing you, that ego is preventing you from living a blissful, prosperous, peaceful, fulfilling, meaningful life simply because you refuse to say, it is me. Wow. Wow. I could never understand this. I remember before I did the healing, yes, I couldn't look at me. I couldn't look at myself. I couldn't look at my own shit. But once I began to read that, the path to a healing, prosperous, fruitful, rich, harmonious life is simply to say it's me and not them and to look within myself. Bet. It's me. I yelled it to the universe. It's me. I need healing. Give me all the healing because I know on the other side of healing is a big adventurous life. And you know what? God damn if it ain't true. It's true. You want better friends? You want better life partners? You want better clients? You want a bigger business? You want a more boldful, adventurous life? You want to see the world? You want more money? Heal your shit. That's the blockage that's stopping you from having it all. Heal your shit. It's you. It's never them. It's always me. It's never you. And it's okay. Everyone, all of us, has to do the healing to master our life. And once you do it, now you're in a powerful seat to create everything. Go within so you can see things for God's sake, what they really are. So when people come in your life to help you, to serve you, to love you, to revere you, you don't push them away. I have people in my life right now that have pushed the whole family away. And I'm like, Jesus, they don't even see. The family is just here to serve you and open you. Oh, you need a place to stay? Come and stay with me. Oh, you need to borrow some money? Hey. Oh, you need to use the car? Hey, take the car. But this individual is just standing rigid and everybody's against me. My family doesn't get me. And we're all looking at each other like, damn, I thought, wasn't you trying to help her? Didn't you just send her money? Weren't you just trying to fly her in so that she can have a warm holiday with us? But she can't see it. Her frame of mind, because that healed wound is saying the family is out to get me, like a scared, terrified child. You can't see the truth. Heal the wound so you can remove the blinders from your eyes and you can see what's really happening. The love that's trying to come in, that's trying to come after you. If you're unhealed, you're going to always push it away. For God's sake, do yourself a favor. Heal the stupid wounds that reside so we can get on to a prosperous life. It's the only thing that's preventing you from everything you want. The healing that is dying to take place. Well, there's no more left to say on that subject, at least not in this conversation. Take the time today to say, where have I unhealed? Ask God. God will reveal it. God, where am I unhealed? And here's where you can begin. Anything we see in someone else is a reflection of us. It's a mirror. So if you are saying to yourself right now, oh, this girlfriend is a narcissist. Oh, this girlfriend always wants to be right. Oh, this girlfriend is always using words to tear me down. Then you just simply take that and apply it to yourself. I am a narcissist. I use my words to tear me down. I know that might be a shocker, but that is actually a gift. God is using everyone in our world to reflect back to us our unhealed parts and our healed parts. So at the same time, when you go out in the world and if you see, oh my God, this is a beautiful soul. Oh my goodness, this woman just loves God on another level. Oh my God, this woman is just an incredible philanthropist. Then you take those words and you apply it to yourself. Oh my goodness, I am a beautiful soul. Oh my goodness, I am revering God and I have this relationship with God. Oh my goodness, I am the philanthropist. It's me. Everyone around you is showing you who you are. Yes, that is true. And that is the gift that God has given you to show you where you have done healing and where there is still healing to be done. So sit with that for a moment and then begin to heal it. And all you have to do to heal it, you simply feel it. If you're saying she's a narcissist and now you know, oh wait, I'm the narcissist, then you can just sit with that and, okay, I am. I have healing to do here. I judge people. I monopolize and manipulate the conversation. I am a taker. I'm a manipulator. It's me. I feel that. It's going to hurt but really, can it really hurt? Right? It's nothing that's going to kill us. It's nothing that's going to take us out. It's just an emotional pain. Let it pass. I accept it. I'm a taker. I've been a taker, but I'm no longer going to be a taker. I recognize I used to be that way. I'm not this way anymore. I recognize I might have insecure issues. It's okay. Now not as strong as I thought I was. I'm not as confident as I thought I was. Now I have the opportunity to strengthen my belief in myself. And now moving forward, I will do the work to be more confident. That little sting that's going to come up, just feel it. Don't suppress it. Feel it, cry about it, scream about it, then let it pass. Congratulations. It's healing. That's all you need to do. All you need to do is feel it to heal it. That is it. You can do that. If I can do that, you can certainly do that. I want to thank you so much for joining us on this very special conversation. I want to thank you for your prayers. I want you to know, if you have found this platform, either on Spotify, Apple, iHeartRadio, YouTube, I want to know that if you are here, I am praying for you. If you haven't found us on YouTube, I'm going to ask that you please consider finding us there and subscribing so you never miss any conversation. These conversations are always intended to just uplift and provide value in your life as you journey towards greatness. That is the intention. Please consider sharing it with someone who also needs a reminder. I want to thank you to those of you that have supported our 4Ocean partnership. 4Ocean is a beautiful organization that removes plastics from our oceans, our rivers, and our coastlines. And with the plastics that they remove from those bodies of water, they create these beautiful bracelets out of the material that they've removed from our oceans. You purchase a bracelet, you help in those initiatives to remove 5 pounds at minimum from our waters, and then you get a beautiful reminder in either a bracelet or a piece of scuba equipment or a rash guard. Their website is filled with tons of beautiful items, and every item goes to support the initiative. I want to thank you to those who have purchased, essentially doing your part in clearing our waters for our marine life, but also for us. We are all connected. So if you haven't done so yet, I have a special discount code. It's linked in our bio. You use that code and you get 10% off anything in their store. So thank you to those who take advantage of that. You are world changers. I thank you from the bottom of my heart, and so does 4Ocean, and so does our marine life. Until next time, love yourself and love others. We'll chat again soon. Bye for now.